So how often do you do an appraisal? Different organisations will have varying policies on how often performance appraisals will be conducted. Some common timeframes for appraisals include organisations that link the outcome of appraisals to bonuses and salaries, therefore conduct everyone's appraisal close to the end of the financial year. Appraisals are conducted every 3, 6, or 12 months based on the date the employee started. New employees or those who have changed roles are appraised every 3 to 6 months. More experienced employees are appraised annually. And in many cases, whenever HR sends out a cranky email about low numbers of appraisals being completed. It is important that everyone within an organisation has a very clear understanding of the performance appraisal process. At every level of the organisation, there needs to be a shared understanding of how and why performance is measured and appraised. Employees need to know why they are being appraised, their role and responsibilities in being appraised, what the appraisal process will be, how the appraisal benefits them, how the appraisal benefits the organisation, how the organisation will use their appraisal, and what to do if they are unhappy with their appraisal. Supervisors and managers who conduct appraisals need to understand their role and responsibilities in conducting an appraisal, how the appraisal will benefit their team and the whole organisation, the communication and leadership skills to conduct fair, constructive appraisals, and the legislative and regulatory requirements and considerations. The human resource executive, management, and business owners need to understand how the appraisal system links with the overall values and strategic goals of the organisation, when to review and assess the overall system to ensure it meets the needs of the organisation and is legally compliant, their role and responsibilities in investigating complaints from appraisals, their role and responsibilities in ensuring everyone within the organisation has been trained in the appraisal system. A poorly executed performance management system can result in a culture of mistrust and fear. This is especially true when the appraisal system is linked to bonuses or pay increases. When the benefits of the system are not communicated clearly, employees and supervisors often feel like it's just a company compulsory administrative function that they have to do to keep HR off our backs. This results in a tick and flick approach to appraisals where no real action is taken and no improvements to performance is seen. Another consideration is where those conducting the appraisals do not have sufficient skills in communication or providing feedback and may cause conflict and demotivation of the employees being appraised. It is therefore critical that every individual within the organisation understands the process, the benefits, and has been provided with adequate training to implement the appraisal system successfully. For each method of conducting a performance appraisal, the process for preparing, conducting, and implementing the outcomes of an appraisal will vary. Despite the different approaches, most methods will follow a similar 5-step basic structure. Step 1, preparation. Step 2, the appraisal. Step 3, develop an action plan. Step 4, compliance. And Step 5, implementation and monitoring. Let's look at each of those in more detail.